Good evening, members of the Board of Education. My name is Daniel Strom. I'm also a senior at Larkin High School. I was raised in an evangelical Christian family and still identify as an evangelical Christian. I grew up with two loving parents who instilled in me values that I carry with me every single day. My parents love to tell me the story of the Good Samaritan, a parable about a man who fell victim to robbers on the Jericho Road and was rescued by a Samaritan, a member of a despised minority in ancient Israel. The story forces one to grapple with the questions, who is my neighbor? What does it mean to do justice? And what does faith lived out look like? The past weeks have been deeply troubling for people of faith like myself, who believe that Christianity is lived out in love and compassion, especially toward the vulnerable. For one, it is important to note that though I am a person of faith, I recognize that our government is not. We live in a pluralistic democracy, not a one-size-fits-all theocracy. That's a fundamentally good thing. My right to be an evangelical is protected by someone else's right to be a Muslim or a non-believer. To try to use theology, and bad theology at that, to justify public policy decisions is corrosive to the spirit of separation of church and state that is the very foundation of religious liberty. Laws that ban discrimination on the basis of sexual orientation or gender identity exist to protect the rights of marginalized groups of people. They cannot be discarded because someone's interpretation of scripture leads them to disagree with that person's lifestyle. You cannot deny the human rights of your fellow citizens because you disagree with them. In the end, what I find most troubling about this whole ordeal is how so many people have either promoted or fallen into fear. As Ashwarya so brilliantly pointed out, there is absolutely nothing to fear from transgender students. There is sexual assault in this world, but it's not coming from young kids made in the image of God who are just trying to find themselves. When we humiliate and degrade, spread lies and promote public policy whose sole purpose is to tell kids who already feel alone and unloved, that they don't belong, that they are some nefarious other, that they are a threat to public safety and the right to privacy, we betray our values. Is the marginalization of a minority the best use of the state's time and resources? Is the fanning of fear how one should live out their faith in public? Who is our neighbor? These are questions I leave you with tonight. You're in my prayers. Thank you, and we stand in solidarity with the LGBT community.
Thank you.